Hi. We're talking this week about a church. What is a church? I don't have to go to church, Pastor, to know God. Yes, I've heard that. We don't come to church, to a building, to know more about God. We come to a church building to practice the character of God, the principles of God, the teachings of God with other believers. Because remember, a church, according to Francis Chan, is a group of redeemed people that love and serve each other in such a way that lives are transformed and communities are transformed. Remember, the early church was persecuted. If you became a follower of Jesus Christ, the Jewish religion and the Roman government persecuted you. And so families abandoned each other. You lost your employment. And so this early church, they became a family that supported each other, not only emotionally, but also financially. They would sell things, properties, and because they supported one another. Today, that's so foreign. Church has become a place where I come to sit in the back pew, right on time to hear the sermon or maybe the worship set. But that is not the purpose of a church. See, the church, it's God's strategy to reach the world. It's supposed to serve as a magnet for those people in the world to become and belong, be part of the kingdom of God. And so we've been looking at certain characteristics of those that belong to a church family. So today we're looking at Galatians chapter 6, verse 2, where Paul challenges us to carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. So just as Christ took upon him a burden that was not his, now those of us who belong to the kingdom of God, we help carry each other's burdens. It's not that you're going to drop your burden to pick up someone else's burden, because in verse 5, Paul tells us, for each one should carry their own load. So I have my burden, but I don't have to do it. I don't have to carry it by myself. I have my brothers and sisters in the church family that can help me. And whatever that burden is. Maybe at a time it's a financial burden. Maybe at a certain point it's an emotional burden. And so this is where now we have to be intentional and knowing one another and opening ourselves up to be vulnerable and transparent enough to say, I need help. To be humble enough to accept that help from your brothers and sisters. Because let me say this, the Bible teaches us that we have all fallen short of the glory of God. And today, I may be in trouble and I need your help. But tomorrow, you may be in trouble and I can help you. And that is my thought as I sit on my yellow chair. Remember, don't carry your burden alone. Help carry someone else's burden as well. God bless you. See you tomorrow.